The Holy War is back, and it's conference play this time. Let's break down BYU at Utah.
It's rivalry week here in Utah. BYU and Utah are playing as conference rivals for the first time in over a decade. This is pretty exciting stuff, man. What we're looking at is exactly where we expected these two teams to be, just in reverse.
Exactly flipped.
Yeah. Utah is 4-4 overall, 1-4 in conference. BYU is ranked 9th in the country and is undefeated with an 8-0 record. I think standing alone at the head of the Big 12 conference. BYU is favored in this one on a -4 on the road at Rice Eccles. The over-under on this one is 40.5.
Which is a pretty low line. Low line. On a BYU defense, it's averaging 30 points. And the line only being them -4. But I can tell you exactly why that is that way. BYU currently has the 38th ranked defense and the 49th ranked offense. They are currently number 16 in time of possession. The best defense that BYU has played thus far this season is the number 36 ranked Kansas State defense.
Okay.
Utah currently has the 15th ranked defense. So I would say that line is obviously going to reflect the Utah defense being much more stout than some of these other teams, than any team that they've played so far. They haven't played anywhere close to this defense yet. So they have played some much more potent offenses. Utah is currently the 85th ranked offense, and they have played the 23rd ranked offense in SMU. That was their second game of the season. So they played some pretty good offensive teams down the stretch. Oh, I'm sorry. UCF actually has the 10th ranked offense that they played last week. Okay. So UCF is actually the best offensive team they played so far. And obviously they won that game too. BYU look really good this year. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I can look at all the statistics and try to, as I'm looking at this, I'm like, how is Utah going to win this football game? Like there's got to be something in there, right? I don't know if there is, Darren. I don't know if there is. there is.
I got you, man. I got you.
BYU looks to be the superior team this year. I do think that Utah is a more talented football team, top to bottom. I think we've got better players in most positions. I think they're struggling to play with cohesion and play as one unit, whether they're on offense or defense. And but I'm not saying they don't have a chance. I mean, I'm still going to call a Utah win when we get to that point.
Gotcha. Yeah, BYU's offense continues to impress and has gotten wins over a few 70 top-ranked defenses in the country. Utah is currently on a 4-game skid with Brandon Rose sounding like he's going to get the start in this one, with Isaac Wilson struggling during this slide. And this time on the field against Houston, he was 7 for 15 in passing with a 45-yard pick. Looked a little shaky.
The game ender too.
Yeah,
for Brandon Rose.
Yeah, looked a little shaky. Most important about all that is, we know how these games go. You could take the records, throw them out the window.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter who's more talented on what side, who's proven being a better team over the over. It's always going to be a dogfight between these two skills.
Absolutely.
Sure. Now, the Utes path to victory. I got one for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready for this? Okay, so the Utes path to victory is going to be is the run game. BYU is 96th in EPA/run and 103rd in explosive run defense, while ranking outside of the top 100 in tackles for a loss. So took some digging to find that one, but I found something.
I love it. I love it.
The Utes need to come out, establish the run game early, and catch BYU looking past Utah. And I think they got a shot.
I think that could be the case here. Okay. I do think that BYU could come into this game seeing Utah on the downside and I think they could very easily look past this Utah team that is really, really talented at a lot of skill positions. I think they need to pass the ball on first down. Every play. Every single first down, you have to pass the ball. You got to get the defense on their heels. You got to use the rush to control the line of scrimmage and time of possession, because that's how Utah wins football games. And then mix in play action. You have to keep this BYU defense honest. Don't allow them to just sit there and send rusher after rusher. Drop back, throw some quick screen passes. Got to keep them honest, right? Like this is a talented BYU defense. I mean, their 38th ranking is not as good as they actually are. They're actually better, in my opinion, because I've watched a ton of BYU football games. I think they're better than the 38th rank, and they played some great offensive teams. You know what I mean? They played 4 teams in the top 50, so they're going to be able to move the ball. We've got to be able to keep the BYU offense off the field. We've got to keep our offense on the field. Our offensive guys are made to be out there in the trenches and run the football, control the time of possession, pushing Jake Retzloff to make mistakes. You know what I mean? He has not been perfect by any means this year. He's thrown some picks, and their defense has done a great job on capitalizing. Their offense has done a good job. I mean, they're ranked number 16th in the country in time of possession, so they're good at keeping the football too, and we'll be okay regardless of who's under center that way.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting if they keep it within a score there going into the fourth quarter. I like Utah's chances to get there for sure. Rival week's coming, folks. Let us know who you got, who's going to win this game, and yeah, we'd love to hear from you. What's your take on this game? Who wins this one?
This is going to be, as you said, all records, all skill levels, everything goes out the window. It's weird because the last 3 weeks I didn't think Utah could win those games just with the play. I got a feeling they come ready to show up for this one. I'm going to say Utah 20, BYU 17.
Very nice, very nice. I like it. So you're taking the under.
I'm going to take the under.
So I'd the over under at 40 surprise you. Just like because you just took the under.
It actually just ran perfectly into my line about Utah's defense.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, man, I'm right there with you. I'm a little bit optimistic about Utah's chances, like I mentioned before. BYU is terrible at an explosive run game and cannot really tackle for losses, which is why I've been watching a lot of Utah football, a lot of tackles for losses against Utah offense. If they can establish the run game early, keep the defense honest with a couple of short passes out, run the slant route, stuff like that. I definitely think Utah has a chance. However, I'm picking BYU in this one at 27-10.
Wow. 27-10. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I just think BYU wants it more, man. I just think BYU wants it more. They want this one more, and they have a lot more on the table for this one than they used to.
They do, but going undefeated in college football is really difficult.
It is
really difficult, and I think Rice-Eccles Stadium will be a thing of beauty this weekend.
Yeah,
so
it hasn't been the last 2 times they played there.
Well, I mean, the stadium was great. I mean, I've been there the last 2 times they played. The stadium was great. The teams just sucked.
Yeah, it just didn't really factor into a win. It's basically
I mean, you watch the team just start crashing and burning, and it's real. You can feel the air just come out of that place. So
trust me, I hope I'm wrong, man. This is the first time I'm picking BYU. This is the first time I'm picking Utah to lose. So I'm not happy about it, but everything I've seen when it comes out of this team so far is that they need to. They need to show me something, with the whole Cam thing, will he, won't he thing. And they finally just said, okay, no, he's done. At least they're being honest there. But still, from a lot of this, I'm just not seeing what I want to see for sure. Like I said, I'm not happy about it, but I'm having to pick BYU winning Utah this one, which is, by the way, first time since like 4th grade, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not very pumped about that pick, to be honest with you, but it's okay. I'm not going to hold it against you.
Yeah. Sorry, man. My research just didn't give me a shot, but I did find something that I think that could help them wield into victory for sure. Once again, folks, we did hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. We are giving away the first $500 that we earned in AdSense revenue back to y'all. So if you have not yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. 5 subscribers are each going to earn $100 each. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that giveaway, and smash that like button for your boy AJ right over there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.